Welcome back. In the last video, we looked at the basics of strings. We learned how to clean them and change their casing. In this video, we'll learn how to pull out specific characters or whole chunks of text from a string. This is called indexing and slicing. Let's write this string in our editor. Text equals Python. Every letter inside a string has a position number, called an index. In programming, we always start counting at 0, not 1. The letter P is at index 0, Y is at index 1, and so on. Let's grab the very first letter. We use square brackets next to our variable name, print text. Run the program. The output is P. To show that index numbers go all the way across, let's look at index 5. Let's write print text. Running this prints N. We can also count backwards from the end of the string using negative index numbers. The last letter N is at index -1. Let's print it. Print text. Running this prints the letter N. Now, what if we want to extract a whole chunk of text? This is called slicing. To slice, we specify a start index and a stop index inside the square brackets, separated by a colon. Write print text. Run the program. The output is Pyth. Wait, why not Pytho? Because in Python slicing, the stop index is not included. It stops right before index 4, which is the letter O. If you leave the start index empty, Python automatically starts from the very beginning. Let's write print text. This also prints Pyth. Similarly, if you leave the stop index empty, Python goes all the way to the end. Let's write print text. Running this prints thon. What happens if you leave both sides of the colon empty? Let's write print text. Run the program. The output is Python. When both sides are empty, Python simply takes the entire string from start to finish. Next, let's explore 4 powerful methods that help us inspect and search strings. Let's rewrite our variable, text equals Python programming. First, we can find where a specific word or letter starts using the find method. It scans the string and finds that pro starts exactly at index 7. Let's write this in our editor, print text.find pro. Run the program. The output is 7. Second, we can count how many times a character appears using the count method. It highlights each occurrence and counts a total of 2. Let's write print text.count m. Run the program. The output is 2. Third, we can check if a string begins or ends with specific text. Since both conditions are met, Python will confirm this by returning true. Let's write the code. Print text. Starts with py. Print Text dot ends with ing. Run the program. The output for the first line is true. And the output for the second line is also true. These return Boolean values, and they're incredibly helpful when writing logic later. Now, let's test your understanding of indexing, slicing, and these new methods with 3 quick challenges. Word equals code, print, word. If we run this, what is the output? Option A, C. Option B, O. Pause the video if you need time to think. Ready? The answer is option B, O. Because C is at index 0 and O is at index 1. Now for the second challenge, word equals code, print, word. What is the output? Option A, OD. Option B, OD. Take a moment to decide. Ready? The answer is option A, OD. Slicing starts at index 1, which is O, and stops before index 3, which is Z. Here is our final challenge, word equals Python, print, word.find y. What will this print? Option A, 1. Option B, 2. Pause the video and make your choice. Ready? The answer is option A, 1. Because P is at index 0 and Y is at index 1, which is where the search finds it. Excellent job! You now know how to pinpoint individual characters, slice strings, and inspect them using methods. In the next video, we'll cover comments, quotes, and escape characters. Let's keep going.